Touchdown!
Seahawks.
Sup, guys? You got Justin Vargas, a.k.a. Fast Snow. You got
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson over here with a football. He's going to teach us how to throw.
I don't know how to throw.
I'm
I
just
run. Sorry.
Exactly. Oh, my God.
I'm a running back.
How the Ravens win. Anyway. Just kidding. Alright, sup, guys? We're going to do a little recap on the NFL wildcard round. I know you guys all watched it.
What a weekend. What a weekend.
It was an amazing weekend for sure. We got Bills, Colts, 27-24. Bills won. How? I have no idea. I'm just kidding. That's my Super Bowl pick.
A lot of Colts miscues, honestly.
Yeah.
That was just a horrible, horrible defensive game for the Colts. You know, when they needed that stop on third and out, they couldn't get it. You know, a lot of neutral zone infractions. You know, and that led to the Bills killing the clock. So, you know,
come on, Josh Allen.
I guess you could say that's on them.
Get Josh Allen some props.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. He went off. Don't get me wrong. But Phillip Rivers, you know, he tried to do what he can, especially on. I know if some of you saw that game, that was a fumble, okay. And even though they didn't call it a fumble, Phillip Rivers still choked, man. He had 3 tries and then the Hail Mary, game over. He couldn't do anything.
Like I said, Phillip Rivers was going to choke. I thought he was going to throw a pick, to be honest, but...
he didn't, honestly.
Basically, the Hail Mary was a pick. Well, it should have been picked. Anyway,
whoever that smacked that ball down, you should have picked that off. That would have worked out better for us.
That way I could have said, I told you so. But anyway, I almost told you so. But
still a great game, though.
But, like everyone thought, at least, except Colts fans, Bills were going to win. Next week is going to be a tougher matchup for the Bills.
Against me.
It's going to be tougher as Josh Allen moves along. Hopefully he can pick it up or he gets more than 30 points because even 27 were pretty tough for him to get.
In the first half,
especially. But, and Ravens and Colts defense, they're pretty good. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's move along to the Rams versus Seahawks. Rams won 30-20.
Let's go. DK? Where's your DK? DK? I don't see him anywhere. You guys see him anywhere? Lockdown.
Unfortunately, I owe this guy $50.
Jalen Ramsey. Thank you.
In our last video, I made a wager with this guy, with this kid, and I lost $50.
Thank you, Jalen Ramsey. I'll pay you half. Thank you.
I honestly don't know what happened, guys.
It's obvious. DK Metcalf sucks. Russ ain't cooking anymore.
Russ got cooked, is how Colin Cowherd said.
He got roasted.
Yeah, so, what a game.
Rams.
You want to give some feedback on it?
I think, honestly, Rams, you know, they performed well, but I just feel like maybe just because that injury to the quarterback, John Walford, putting in Jared Goff. I know Sean McVay didn't want to put him in, but I guess he had to since he, you know, made Blake Bortles inactive, which I think if he was active, he would have put him in over Goff. I just think Goff needs to stay consistent, man. For those who've been, you know, following football for a while, you know, Jared Goff has a problem with being consistent. Honestly, he could have one amazing, great game, and then next game it's going to be...
And it was one of those amazing games just because... It wasn't even an amazing game. Cam Akers is the one with the amazing game.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy had 131 rushing yards with a touchdown. He averaged 4.7 yards per carry.
Cooper Kupp, I mean, he didn't get like a 100-yard game.
But he got that important catch.
Yeah. That
big
amazing,
clutch.
like one-handed catch.
Clutch.
Yeah.
That's where you call it clutch.
Yeah.
Overall, Rams took it, and Seattle
actually, I feel like it was a defensive game more than an offensive game.
For sure.
I mean, stopping DK Metcalf and Russ giving...
But Russ's O-line, man.
Aaron Donald had 2 sacks in the first quarter.
Dude, exactly.
How are you going to call that an O-line when you let a defensive tackle get 2 sacks in the first quarter?
Yeah, and for Russell to get a pick is another miscue where it's... Russ shouldn't have those, especially when he has to kind of carry the team. So
yeah, and he tried to do what he can in the second half, but I mean, if you know, the offensive coordinator got some good plays against the blitzes, it would have been a huge different story. But I'm glad that the Rams won. I know the Seahawks, you know.
But $50. Thank you, Seahawks.
That game cost the offensive coordinator his job. He just got fired today. For those who don't know, so hopefully whoever signs him, he does better on that team than he did with Russ.
Anyway, we'll see what happens. Seahawks, another curse.
No,
is the postseason.
They just suck. Sorry, they just suck.
They just suck. All right, let's move along. Buccaneers, Washington, 31-23.
Let's go.
It was a little closer than it should have been.
Honestly, I was scared.
Taylor Heineke, is that how you pronounce it?
I'm calling it Heineken just because I know people drank after that game.
Taylor Heineken. He played amazing football. Unfortunately for him, it was up against Tom Brady.
And a wild card.
And like I said, Tom Brady, in the previous video, was averaging 350 yards, and guess what?
30 more yards, man. He got 381.
381, exactly. Him and Antonio Brown have been connecting like crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like they're living together.
I feel that, but I feel like maybe because if they AB was kept on the Patriots, that would have been another great thing for them, especially if they like eventually in the offseason did go to Tampa Bay, but obviously this chemistry has been working for them. A lot of people are saying too many superstars, not enough time, but they make it work.
Well, over time, they stepped up. Leonard Fournette. When did you think he was gonna rush for 90 plus rushing yards? Come on, when did you ever see that coming?
Gronk is doing
especially the way Ronald Jones was taking the lead.
Yeah.
But Leonard Fournette, how everyone was saying, the top players, blah blah, they started listening to Chris Godwin, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And then you have Leonard Fournette finally getting that amazing game.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they're able to repeat it next week. They play the Saints.
The Saints and Saints. I
And
mean,
they're 0 for 2 against the Saints. That quick stat right there.
Again,
but
yeah.
In our next video, we'll be talking about that matchup. Let's recap the Ravens Titans.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson and Ryan Tannehill.
I'll tell you what I did amazing. I ran the ball well. Honestly, I don't pass. I'm more of a running the ball kind of a guy. You know me.
Oh yeah, Lamar Jackson. What were you thinking during that game?
I was thinking
when you only scored 20 points.
I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
First let me go take this dump in the middle of the game. I'll come back, and I'll do an amazing game, like I did against Cleveland. And I took that poop, and I was like, all right, let's go. I'll win this playoff game. Derrick Henry got nothing on me.
So can I tell you something?
What's up, Justin? I'm here for a reason.
I think you were average.
And I think your Seahawks are flying their way home.
Anyway, I think last week you pointed out that Lamar Jackson was going to get 130 yards, 125, I think you said. Somewhere around there. And guess what? 136.
Not me. I did. Sorry, my bad.
And guess where I was wrong? Where I was saying 175 yards.
Derrick Henry.
How many did he get? Let me look. Sorry, guys. 40 yards. Oh, my goodness. Guys. Oh.
Like 20 carries. That's like him and Madden. You can't get anything past me.
Anyways, Lamar Jackson had a great game, but I think the most important thing people are sleeping on is that Marquise Brown had over 100. Sorry. I lost it. Marquise Brown had over 100 receiving yards. That's the connection everyone was waiting for.
And their defense stepped it up second half. The Titans were playing great defense in the first, against me. But
they woke up. The coach slapped them in the face.
Yeah.
And you.
Yeah, and I feel like...
How's it feel?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Coach Vrabel, if that's how you say his name, he kind of messed up on that 4th and 2 situation.
Ooh.
Who punts it, man? You're on the other team's 40-yard line. If you would have gone for it, you would have gotten the momentum. First down. Boom, boom, boom. Tannehill kills the clock. Touchdown. Now it's, 20 to 17?
So let's assume he was thinking Derrick Henry's been stopped. So he can't rush it, right?
Give Tannehill the ball.
Well, it don't matter. Give Tannehill the ball.
He's big man.
He's a big guy. Or put Derrick Henry in there as QB and
or A.J. Brown, quick slide.
Rush it in. Dude, they have too many talented players to punt on a 4th and 2 and rely
on your defense, who was struggling second half. So. But again, you can't stop me.
So our prediction was wrong in that game. I don't know if you guys saw last week's video. But
yeah. Props to the Titans, though.
Props to the Titan or Raven?
No, because I'm Lamar. Remember, I can't discredit myself.
I forget who the heck you are.
I'm everything, man. I'm a chameleon. You feel me?
Let's move on to the next matchup, guys.
Bears
and Saints.
Oh man, I saw that game.
That was a boring game.
Oh my god, that was a boring game, man.
I almost fell asleep.
The only thing I liked is because they had Nickelodeon, so Nickelodeon was just doing whatever they wanted.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched it on Nick. I love the slime touchdown.
Yeah, that was cool. That was always cool.
I don't know. I like a lot of people didn't like it. They found it too childish, etc., etc. But
don't matter, man. If you're an adult like me. You grew up with Nick, you're obviously gonna love that in a football game.
I enjoyed it. They were a little more creative, for sure. So it's always nice to see something different. And for people who didn't like it, they went to CBS. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. But Drew Brees, 265 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a good game. A lot of normally the Bears defense you would think would
step it up,
try to stop them and stop them, but those are good stats. And Alvin Kamara, 99 yards, almost 100, and a good touchdown. So
yeah, and a lot of miscues. I mean, if you saw the game, Wims dropped that touchdown. That would have essentially tied it. Instead of them being 9 points,
it could have changed the momentum. But the fact that he didn't catch it, yes.
Yeah, but because that was first quarter.
The fact that they lost is not because of that catch. It's Mitch Trubisky. I'm sorry, guys. Mitch Trubisky should to let him go.
Hey! Don't disrespect the MVP, the Nickelodeon valuable player. Okay, not MVP.
All right, let's move along. I think we all knew Saints were gonna win, just like we knew the Bucks were gonna beat the Washington football team. So let's move along, guys. Browns versus Steelers. The game no one's.
I did not expect that 28-0 in the first quarter.
Dude, that was insane.
That was like Madden rookie mode.
For a good moment, and then they screwed it up. Let me explain. The Steelers were coming back, guys. I don't know if you saw the whole game, because some of you probably thought, there's a blowout.
Yeah.
The Steelers were coming back. They were down by 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns.
Then down by 1.
I think it was, to be exact, like 12 or 14, something like that. They had it on the 4th and 1 at the Browns 40.
Yeah, or something like
45, close to midfield, and they punted.
Yeah.
What? So the Steelers had 3 defensive stops, like 3 and outs basically.
Yeah. And
they punted. I get the momentum from the defense as well, but that doesn't always hold up. Unfortunately, Browns they're very tricky. They'll do a lot of bootlegs, a lot of trickery. They could throw in a flea flicker for all we know.
Yeah.
Point is, they were able, and then they have Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Steelers kind of ruined it, because if they would have gone for it, get the first down, and go down to score, even if it was just a field goal,
that would have changed everything.
That would have changed a lot. They would have kept the momentum. I feel like once they punted that,
the defense would have got hyped up.
They gave up the momentum, so
they kind of gave themselves up at this point.
But I'm glad it was a close game. Yeah. It kept it entertaining to watch. But man, Browns, I think they're going. I don't think they'll make it far. I think they'll lose next week, to be honest. But I'm saying that because it was a lot of miscues. No? You disagree?
For what? The Browns? Miscues?
The Steelers.
Or the Steelers? Oh, the Steelers, yeah.
Like Big Ben was giving the ball to them, basically.
Yeah, and a lot of passes, he was just throwing them either behind or too far ahead. And that led to what? He threw, 3 picks, I think? Or 2 picks? Something like that?
3, I think.
And
let me check.
Either way, he threw those picks on some misread plays, and... they tried to do the comeback.
4. He threw 4 picks.
Again, anyway, 4 picks.
Guys, I don't think, we'll talk about it in our next video.
Big Ben's retiring this season.
Bold prediction, I agree. And I hope so, because Steelers need to move on.
And, hey, if they pick up Deshaun Watson?
Dude, I don't want to talk about Deshaun Watson rumors right now. But anyway,
the Steelers can Corvette their way out.
It was a good game. It was a good game. It was a good weekend, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around, watching the recap. We just kind of want to go over the things with you in case some of you guys weren't able to watch the games.
Yeah.
please subscribe, like, comment anything that you guys want to see in the future. Let us know if you disagree or agree with anything we said. We're here.
Yeah,
so,
let us know.
Please share with your friends, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye.